What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video, man. So we know Shedeur is currently battling Deshaun Watson in Cleveland. Now, some footage came out that we gonna get to, bro. We gonna get to Shedeur footage how he did yesterday because I missed it yesterday. So expect two footage videos come out, one from today and one from yesterday. I can't remember if they even got practice day. They maybe not have practice, but at the end of the day, we gonna react to some footage. But before we get into any of that. Before we get into any other footage, I want y'all to hear something real quick. Oh, yeah, I want y'all to hella hear this. Hella hear this because this is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. Let me blow this all the way up. I ain't even gonna tell y'all what it is. I just want y'all to listen to it. Listen.
Someone tells Shedeur, by the way, that they are in a competition and to embrace the competition a little bit. This kind of drove me nuts during his press conference that he was like, we're trying to bring out the best in each other, and I'm focused on what I can do to be the best quarterback every day. And no, dude, Shedeur could use a little of Baker in him. You know, Shedeur could use a little bit of, hey, it's me and Deshaun. We're going head-to-head against each other. We're teammates, but at the same time, when we're out there on that field, I want to be the starting quarterback, and so does he, and we're both going to put our best foot forward, and I want to win the job. Like, there's no reason you can't say that.
Right, because it's the obvious answer, right? Like,
we're not really competing against each other. Shedeur, no Browns fan wants to hear that.
This just took place on ESPN Cleveland this morning. This basically is them calling Shedeur Sanders, in my opinion, soft. Y'all calling him soft because he don't want to embrace the battle like y'all want him to embrace the battle. He basically said, we're still on the same team. So whoever, I'm just here to win. He just want to win. Like, damn, we're acting like this is a tryout, and the person that don't get the job is going to be cut. No one's getting cut. This ain't high school. This ain't JFL. This ain't none of that, bro. This is the league, and he addressed the media accordingly. So what? Shedeur be all like, I want to go out there and I want to kick Deshaun Watson ass on the field. Imagine what that headline is going to read. Shedeur turns thug when questioned about the battle with Deshaun Watson. Or Shedeur Sanders unholy with his response to the media. Like, it's things like this, y'all. They said, damn, bro. Let me read these comments, then I'm going to play it again, bro. Somebody said, get this clown off the damn internet. The entire idea of competing is to bring out the best in each other. Sanders is known for saying dumb-ish. How about we not encourage any more sound bites? It's just, oh, my God. Somebody else said, I don't think he's shying away from it. I think he just doesn't want any more negative attention. Thank you, bro. Somebody else said, you just want controversy because you want content for your show. And Sanders didn't give that to you. Things like team unity, exactly, unity, man. So Shedeur Sanders has to tell the media he in competition to know he's in competition. This is so ridiculous. The guy has been working so hard now, media and Mary Kate, saying Shedeur Sanders is coming on strong. And the race is even. If Shedeur Sanders believes he's the best quarterback, and I believe he does, then in his mind, he's only competing with who? Himself. He's not. This is such a profound comment. He's only competing with himself. He knows as long as he puts his best foot forward, he will win the job. I have no issue with what he said. You guys are just upset he didn't give you any clickbait. Oh, my goodness. Somebody else said, well, that's what a competition is bringing out. The best in each other. He doesn't need to be negative or say it's a competition so y'all could talk loud and spit on the microphone all day about him being ignorant. What the F, man? Guys, telling you right now, this has been a growing concern with Cleveland media. This is what they have been doing. I'm going to play it one more time.
Someone tells Shedeur, by the way, that they are in a competition and to embrace the competition a little bit. This kind of drove me nuts during his press conference that he was like, we're trying to bring out the best in each other, and I'm focused on what I can do to be the best quarterback every day. And no, dude, Shedeur could use a little of Baker in him. You know, Shedeur could use a little bit of, hey, it's me and Deshaun. We're going head-to-head against each other. We're teammates, but at the same time, when we're out there on that field, I want to be the starting quarterback, and so does he, and we're both going to put our best foot forward, and I want to win the job. Like, there's no reason you can't say that.
Right, because it's the obvious answer, right? Like,
we're not really competing against each other. Shedeur, no Browns fan wants to hear that. Someone tells Shedeur.
So that is what they said. Now, moving on to another segment, we have to talk about this Asante Samuel's reaction to this whole quarterback battle. Now, he got a podcast. I normally don't listen to it. Somebody sent this to me. I want to play this for y'all real quick. Let me blow this.
What are the chances Shedeur Sanders somehow beats out Deshaun Watson for the starting quarterback role? Either way it goes, if Shedeur does beat Deshaun Watson, I believe it will be a hard decision to make for the first time head coach in the NFL. I don't think Todd Monken has the guts to name Shedeur Sanders the starter day one for the start of the regular season when you have a 8-year vet making a ton of money. If Shedeur shows he deserves to be the starter, I can see Todd Monken second-guessing himself for him to stay in good standings with the owners. That would be his decision. That's my guess. Browns Insider reveals how Shedeur Sanders has narrowed the gap with Deshaun Watson in the QB1 battle. Sanders seemed to have narrowed the gap the past couple of weeks with his grasp on the playbook and increased efficiency in practice, Cabot wrote. Rather than having a set idea about his quarterback by the end of minicamp, there seems to be a shift in Todd Monken's thinking. Todd Monken been stated that he wanted to make his decision on the quarterback earlier rather than later. And all that meant that he was going to go with Deshaun Watson. But as far as Deshaun Watson being more athletic and having the experience, those were exactly my thoughts why Deshaun Watson would easily win this battle. Now, if you remember, during the draft process about a year ago, Shedeur Sanders was blasted by the New York Giants staff for not being prepared and slow to understand a play installation package or something to that extent. So they have to create narratives so they don't look like the bad guy or the person that's not making the right decision for their team. But it's too early for Todd Monken to understand what he's dealing with. As a head coach with new quarterbacks, he has to make a decision other than later. For the New York Giants, too bad, so sad. Shedeur could have saved Brian Daboll's job if he didn't attack Shedeur Sanders for the same reasons he's being praised for by his new head coach, because he's understanding play installation, playbook, the new terms, and so on and so forth. Now, this is serious. This is serious right here. At the same time, there are a ton of coaches that's been around who aren't too fond of coaching black quarterbacks. That's just the truth. I'm not saying that they won't coach black quarterbacks, but it would have to be a last option for some of these coaches to choose a black quarterback to come be starting quarterback for their team.
I feel like the Browns fans, they just want something to hope for, and they've been wanting it so long. So finally, I'm here to change that. I'm here to, actually give what they want.
It sounds like a man who is confident that he will prevail and deliver for the Cleveland Browns. But I'm starting to think Todd Monken was speaking on Deshaun Watson and not Shedeur when he complained about these quarterbacks throwing interceptions during the 7-on-7. So I understand where Todd Monken is coming from. I don't think he would get on Shedeur Sanders as much as he would get on Deshaun Watson for making those mistakes in the 7-on-7. What are the chances?
So that was Asante Samuel. I want to know y'all thoughts. I think he gave us very much clarity to the situation. But I don't know. Leave that for y'all to talk about down in the comment section. Till next time, man. Y'all already know how I'm rocking. Shake the damn haters off. I'm out of here, baby. Peace out.